How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back for yet another review. Trillium time. It's been a while since there's been a bit of Trillium time in the form of their double dry hop Stillings Street India Pale Ale. I just said it. It's been a very long time since I've actually drank a Trillium beer. I don't remember the last one I have. Actually, that's a lie. I do remember it was the not Pocket Pigeon, the other one. I did one of their Little Bird series that was given to me about 2.5 months ago by someone that kind of recognized me online at a beer release. He said, "Hey, man," he's like, "check this out." What was it? Oh, God. Puny Partridge. No. Tiny? Puny Partridge? That might be it. I reviewed it. It's up on the site. You can go check it out. But that was like 2.5 months ago. It's been a very long time since I've had a Trillium. But I'm lucky enough that I got a beer mail from a viewer, and Josh. And he sent me off a bunch of Mass born and bred hopeful goodness. And this was in there, and I'm kind of tickled pink about it. I don't remember having Stillings Street. I had to had one over the years, but who knows? Never reviewed it, so here we go. Double dry hop Stillings Street's India Pale Ale, 7.2% alcohol by volume. Canned on 2/27/18. This is the 7th of April, so it's a month and a half old. I'm cool with that. And done. Typical street styling when it comes to the Trillium beers. So let's give her a crack, see what she's got. Yeah. It's been very hectic past month or two. I just moved, new digs, looks very similar, but I'm living in Jersey now. I'm getting married in about a month, so it's been insane. The beer reviews, still doing them whenever I have time. I have the setup here so I can jump in here, but it's just been I might sound a little bit tired. I apologize if that's the case. Anyway, pinky finger, a fatty glass pinky finger, off-white head, nice creaminess to it, and she's got that quintessential Trillium haze. Haze for days, babe. See if we got a nose on her. Ooh, okay. That's kind of fun, man. That's giving me that kind of little bit of ranky onion on top of a pile of nice greeniness. The greeniness is coming off weedy, greeny, smoking weedy, pulling weedy, and a bit of that tomato sockiness. It's been a while since I've been throwing all those kind of green descriptors out, and I'm kind of really excited about it. Add that component of that little bit of a ranky onion, and that's what it is. This is dankness. You know, this has a sweet component to it, but it's buried beneath that kind of greeniness. Oh, man, that smells good. I haven't had one of these in a while. I'm excited. Please live up to the nose. Cheers. That's tasty. That's tasty. That green component isn't as big as the nose lets you on to believe, but it's still pretty damn nice. There's actually this epic kind of balance to it from all the components. You get a sweetness from it, but it's not necessarily like an overt kind of fruity sweetness. Sure, it's hops, it's new school hops. You're getting a bit of kind of fruit kind of overtones or undertones, I should say, from it, but it's very generic. It's more just like generic juice, like such a fruit medley that no fruit is really discernible. It's more just like, you're drinking fruit juice, but you're not quite sure what. That green is there, but it's not nearly as big as it was in the nose, or more as distinct. Maybe that's a better word I should use. Because it's not like that green punched me in the face in the nose. It was just very striking. It's a bit more in line with that fruit juiciness. So there's a balance to it now. The mouthfeel, again, perfect. There's this beautiful water nerdy kind of softness to it, but you do have a nice bitterness, a nice sweetness, and that bomb mouthfeel that just kind of makes it just a pleasure to drink. Yeah, that's just tasty stuff. Yeah, super balanced, super chuggable, super drinkable. Drinks nowhere near 7.2%. I could drink 8 of these and wake up in a dumpster on Stillings Street. Be quite the happy camper, let's put it that way. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. There's really not much else going on. I mean, like I said, the mouthfeel is epic. That sweetness is just like perfect in line with that bitterness. And even though, like I said, it's kind of a negative when you throw out, it's a kind of a generic kind of fruitiness, and that's not the case here. It just, everything's kind of big It's not super fluffy, super creamy, but it's got that nice mouthfeel. It's just a pleasurable beer to drink. Super nice, super drinkable. A beer you can almost kind of throw into like a sessionable category if it weren't this high in ABV. That's why I don't think anything's way too heavily on the palate. Just tasty stuff. Faux show. So yeah, let's talk about it. This is one of the better DDH IPAs I've had as of late. It's worthy of being in the conversation. I've had ones that are kind of strike me better just because they're a little bit more boisterous, a little bit louder. But this is a bit more reserved, a little bit more kind of purposeful. I guess it's a little bit more, maybe that's not the right word. A little bit more kind of, I don't know, sultry. That's a good thing. Value and availability, I have no idea, but it's Trillium. 24 bucks a 4-pack. That's what you're going to pay. There you go. And leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like new school, hazy IPAs, but you do like there be a bit of bitterness involved, you're getting the goods here. You're getting it in a tight and tidy package that delivers what it wants in a very delicious and sultry, I like that word, way. So yeah, if you like those kind of things, you'll like this sucker. So there you go. Another review in the books. If you want to talk about it, down there. If you want to check me out doing the social media stuff, type Massive Beers into Google. If you want to check me out doing the podcast stuff, type Beer Massive into Google or your favorite podcasting app. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully I'm enjoying a little Trillium haziness right now, baby. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.